Let's talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is October 22nd, 2020, and we got some AEW to talk about. Guys, so if you guys don't want to watch, or hear me, because you guys like this dinner date stuff, or the steak dinner that you guys like, don't watch this part of the video. Try to, fast forward when I get to the first match. But we do have some matches that got added to Full Gear. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a I Quit match for the AEW's World Heavyweight Championship. It will be Eddie Kingston versus Jon Moxley, because it looks like Eddie Kingston still didn't want to be quiet and stop talking when the cameras, when the show was over last week, and he was still talking, and thank God I wasn't watching that, because I would tell this guy to shut up already. And then we got a match. It will be the Elite Deletion, Matt Hardy versus Sammy Guevara. That is announced as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, oh my God, this dinner date was stupid, because they tried to be, Chris Jericho and MJF tried to compete against each other with meat. Who could eat the bloodiest meat? Who could make the worst meat ever to eat? So they tried to order their normal meat, how they eat it every single time. And then they went to rare. Sorry, I don't eat a lot of meat stuff. I don't eat those kind of stuff, but ladies and gentlemen, they tried to get it really nasty looking. Tried to compete, and then it turned into a musical. Chris Jericho and MJF start singing. Why? I don't know why. It was stupid. It was not entertaining. It was cringy. I didn't like it. I didn't like it one bit. I already knew it was going to be stupid, because why are we having a steak dinner in a wrestling show where it's supposed to be action? There was nobody getting attacked. It was trying to be comedy, and we had a musical. It's like you can watch it like children. Children can watch this thing. And people get mad when he did the little kid stuff, like in 2011. But what, you're okay doing that? I didn't care about the words. I know they were talking about their accomplished stuff, and technically, mostly the guys that they talk about or sang about, they lost to the guys. Like Jon Moxley, Orange Cassidy. They lost. Well, technically, Chris Jericho lost to both Jon Moxley and Orange Cassidy. But MJF didn't lose to Jon Moxley. I hated this whole thing. It wasn't entertaining. It was stupid. I don't know what AEW was doing, but that was not entertaining. I wasn't laughing. It was catchy song. No, it wasn't catchy. It wasn't catchy. The only thing I saw is that Mr. MJF wears a lot of spray tan. His hands were orange. And he was being rude to the waitress. If you do that in real life, you get kicked out of the restaurant. Why didn't that happen to that guy? Why didn't it end this segment? Because it was horrible. It was dumb. And now, next week, they're going to have a judgment call to see if MJF is going to be part of Inner Circle. Is there going to be more steak? Is there? And then they got their steak, and then it wasn't cooked at all. And they brought it back. They called Velma to get rid of the stupid steak. It was stupid. I didn't like it. Wasn't funny at all. I say NXT was better. And I believe AEW tried to do the same thing as NXT with a surprise masked man in their main event. and that was a flop. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the matches of AEW. We have Wardlow versus Jungle Boy in the first round match for the AEW's World Championship Tournament Eliminator. Again, they're stealing more things from NXT. Why? I don't know why. But ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match. Not bad. Jungle Boy was doing a good job. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match with the F5. Oh wait, I meant the F10. Where do you guys come up with these things? The F10? You know you could call it F5, right? I think in like Impact Wrestling, when Brian Cage did it in Impact Wrestling, they call it F5. It's not stealing WWE's when Brock Lesnar is not in WWE. Maybe it's Brock Lesnar's, but can it be a different name than just an F10? Oh, we're going to add another 5 and call it F10. He doesn't do anything different. He just he does like a little twirl. La, 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 do the F10. Ow, I hit my own table. Oh my goodness, what are you doing? He hit the two F10s. Technically, he hit F20 onto Jungle Boy, and Wardlow gets the win. He's going to be in the second round to versus Coco Banda or Hangman Adam Page. Then we had Kenny Omega versus Sonny Kiss. It was supposed to be Joey Janela, but Joey Janela contacted to a person that was tested positive to this sickness. I don't think Joey Janela was sick. He was just too close to the guy that was tested positive in the sickness. And I guess he's quarantined for 2 weeks. I'm guessing. I think that's what you have to do when you're close to somebody that is positive tested positive of the sickness. I can't say the word, so that's why I'm saying sickness. So it was Sonny Kiss, his tag team partner, replaced him. And ladies and gentlemen, Kenny Omega has a new entrance. He had some pretty ladies, being cleaning ladies, sweeping up. And he was, some weird clock thing was blocking him. And ladies and gentlemen, he came, then the match happened. And it was like a 2-second match. He got a knee trigger. He shook hands with Sonny Kiss, knee trigger, and then his finishing move. He gets the win. And then he looks like he was going to give Sonny Kiss a hug, but Sonny Kiss doesn't want to hug him. I guess new Kenny Omega is happening. And then, ladies and gentlemen, this was a phenomenal match. I enjoyed this match. If you guys didn't see their matches in Lucha Underground, you guys are missing out. This match was amazing. Rey Fenix versus his brother Pentagon LM0, something like that. Penta. It was a pretty decent match. I enjoyed it. It was good. We saw Rey Fenix doing his flippy doos, his craziness, and the power of Penta. Oh my God, it was amazing. But the end, ladies and gentlemen, the end. I read this thing. They said I forgot what it's called now. Muscle Buster. But no, it was like he did a flippy do into a Canadian destroyer onto Pentagon in a 1, 2, 3. Rey Fenix wins. That's going to be an amazing match. Kenny Omega and Rey Fenix. That's going to be an amazing match. He tried to hug his brother, and his brother said no, and he walked away. And in Kingston was on commentary talking so much again. My goodness. Shut up. You have a world championship match. Doesn't mean you keep talking. Then we have Britt Baker being in action to verse a jobber, and she won the match. Nothing big happened there. Nothing happened. Then we had a 4-way tag team match to become the #1 contenders. You already know who's going to win this match because they want to see this match happen. The fans want to see this match happen. They're going to make the match happen. We had the Young Bucks versus the Butcher and the Blade with the returning of the Bunny with the Blade. I'm guessing because that's her husband. Versus the Dark Order, John Silver. Oh, I forgot one. Let's get to this one first. We had Adam Page versus Colt Cabana. another Dark Order guy. It was a pretty decent match, not bad, but the winner of that match was Hangman Adam Page. He will be versing Wardlow into the second round, or the quarterfinals, I don't know what it is, semifinals. Then we get to the main event. Young Bucks versus Butcher and the Blade with Bunny versus the Dark Order, John Silver, the guy I don't like, man. The guy likes to talk, thinks he's so great, but he's small, and how many times he loses? He beats jobbers. That's it. And his tag team partner, Alex Runnels, versus the Private Party. Pretty decent match, not bad, but the winner of that match, it was pretty good. What am I trying to say there? It was pretty good. It was a pretty good match. But the winner of that match was the Young Bucks pinning, was it Isaiah Cassidy? I think it was Isaiah Cassidy, yeah. Isaiah Cassidy did a roll-up. It looks like they were trying to do their springboard tombstone, Young Bucks. And then Mark Quinn took out Nick Jackson, because he's the one that does the springboard. And then Isaiah Cassidy did a roll-up, and then it got reversal. Matt Jackson reversal it to a different roll-up, and he gets the win. And then here comes FTR with cans of beer to give them, here's some beverage, and the Young Bucks just knock it out of their hands. And then a timekeeper came out to hit the Young Bucks with the chair. This guy has not done anything. Like, if it was a young guy, he would help FTR destroy these guys. He just stands there, watches, and he looks like an old guy because he looked like he has a hurt back. And then he went to, they did a spike power driver. This guy tried to do a spike power driver. He jumps, and it looks like he was going to break his back again. And then they grabbed the chair again and crushed Mac Jackson's leg to make sure they don't make it to Full Gear. And ladies and gentlemen, guess who it is? It's Tully Blanchard. I wasn't excited. I wasn't surprised because it's Tully Blanchard. Who cares? It was no surprise to see Tully Blanchard doing that. He wasn't there when they were on commentary, so he dressed as a timekeeper. Well, couldn't it be somebody like Shawn Spears? Couldn't it be like Shawn Spears? Isn't Tully Blanchard manager of Shawn Spears and FTR? But we get Tully Blanchard to be the mysterious masked man. I got more surprise with Pat helping Dana Burch and Ona Lorcan than Tully Blanchard. Because this guy actually hopped onto the apron, hopped on the turnbuckle to push Fandango down. The guy actually knows what he's doing. The guy is athletic. And we get an old guy on AEW to be a mysterious masked man to help FTR to destroy the Young Bucks. Well, if I have to say it, NXT wins this week. I know that other people have their own opinions, but my opinion, NXT had great matches. A great surprise, a better surprise, and they didn't have a stupid segment or musical. They had the Johnny Gargano stuff, but that was not a musical. And it was talking about their match that's happening next week. There was nothing about MJF and Chris Jericho. They're just talking one thing about Inner Circle, and then they turn into a musical or a compete who has a worse stake. Yeah. Less entertaining. I hope you guys enjoy that. Oh my goodness, that was just ridiculous, man. I hope they do something for Halloween like NXT does, and I hope it's a little better. But ladies and gentlemen, you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys hate me making fun of AEW's dinner date with MJF and Chris Jericho, the spray tan MJF, man, the guy is orange, not brown. He was orange. He looked like a Oopa Oobla, whatever, in Willy Wonka. He looked like an orange man. They got so close to his hands, like a close-up, you could see orange. Not tan. Orange. Even his fingernails was orange. Oh my goodness. Stop putting a whole bunch of spray tan on you, boy. You don't need it. Oh boy. So ladies and gentlemen, like I said, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I will see you guys on Saturday for SmackDown. SmackDown, please don't have no musicals. Please don't have that, because I don't like musicals in a action sports entertainment show. Not musicals. Alliance was different. That was a concert. I didn't like that either, but musicals are stupid. And not stupid for other shows, like little kids shows, but in a wrestling show or entertainment show, you don't see baseball having musicals. You don't see the baseball players singing. No, they're actually hitting the balls. They're normal sports. What they're paid to do. I guess somebody got paid to do that. I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you guys on Saturday for SmackDown. That's all for me today. Tyler's out. Bye.